I know, it's very ridiculous. However, it's another travel day.
And I'm excited.
It is the Thursday, the 15th of May, and we are flying today from Birmingham over to Florida with TUI Airways. We have got 1 week staying in the Disney bubble, as we're going to be staying at
Port Orleans French Quarter. That is well rehearsed now, to be fair, because you've asked me in quite a few videos and I've been like, right, I know where we're staying.
Yeah.
Port Orleans French Quarter.
It has been booked for quite a while, this trip. This trip was actually booked even before we went in January, so...
And it's our first time ever stopping in Disney World, which I was kind of always like, oh no, I don't think I want to. But actually, now we've come round to actually staying on property, I'm really excited to give it a try.
So staying on property, we have got that Disney quick service dining plan. We have made a few restaurant reservations as well. We've got a few things booked in. It's looking very, very warm over there as well. So
yeah, look, I was looking on my phone and it's Celsius, obviously. It was like 34, 35 degrees in May. So, yeah.
So if you want to play a drinking game, start now. And every time we say, oh, it's hot, take a shot. So we are here at the Arden Hotel and Leisure Club. It's just outside the Birmingham airport area. So we travelled up yesterday from the southwest because this is one of the closest options for us to fly over to Orlando.
It is, yeah, so, believe it or not.
Yeah, nice little 3-hour drive. Can't say too much about this place because we haven't explored it. The room is clean, adequate, basic. Doesn't have a few things that would help, like a fan. And it is quite warm in the UK right now, so it was quite stuffy. But it's done us fine. And it is just a 15-minute walk from here with our cases around to get the monorail over to the airport.
Yeah, we've literally just slept here, haven't we? And then we go in, so yeah.
So come along with us on our travel day and let's see how that goes. So one perk of staying at this hotel, and something that I always do try and look for when we're doing a pre-travel day stay, is a hotel where you can leave your car for the duration. We had it last time when we flew from the hotel in Heathrow in January.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
All those months ago.
Yeah.
And we've got it here as well. So it's just great because then all of our dirty stuff from yesterday, straight in the car. We're not taking that all the way over to Orlando and back. It's one of those little things, but it just makes the morning a little bit more relaxed.
Look, I either want to be able to do that or I want to be able to park in a car park where I can walk from it to the terminal building. I do not want to get on a bus.
Yeah. So less than 10 minutes walk with our cases and we are just outside of Birmingham International, which is the train station. This then connects with a little monorail or an air rail to go over to the airport terminal. So we'll be going on that in a second. The first ride of a holiday.
Oh, I'm so excited about going on this monorail.
But yeah, less than 10 minutes to walk. For us, it's fine to do this walk. However, unless you're really desperately trying to save a pennies or you don't want to wait around for a taxi, I'd probably say get a taxi to the airport because the walk is not well maintained. We had to walk through not through bushes, but all the bushes are coming over right now. And if it was dark or it was winter, I most definitely would not feel comfortable walking along these kind of dark, unlit roads.
Yeah, but I think if you're a couple, actually, I think it's fine. And you I still wouldn't do it in the dark, actually. But yeah. I felt like it. You know when people get dropped off in those really dodgy roads by the airport to try and save £2 on the airport parking, then they're all struggling down with their bags. It was like that.
Yeah, and if you factored in if you have kids and pushchairs and all of that, I think you'll be starting off your holiday not in the right way. Right. Let's get in a monorail and then go over to the TUI desks to get checked in. There was no option to do online check-in, so I hope the queue's not too long.
Please hold on. We are about to depart for Birmingham Airport. Check-in is located on the ground floor and lifts are available.
So the monorail operates between 3 a.m. and midnight, and there are 2 lines and they literally just go back and forth between the airport and the train station, just back and forth. But there are reduced services at certain hours, and between 12:30 in the morning and 3 a.m. there's nothing. So you can
3:30
or 3:30. You can walk, or you can get a taxi between them. And then you did just confirm the parking situation?
Yeah, so I did have to walk and check, because this is what I used to do when I lived in Birmingham and dropped family at the airport. So at Birmingham International train station, you've got 20 minutes free parking there. So drop anyone off at the airport, avoid the charges here. They can just jump on the monorail and get over. Top tip.
Yeah, so it saves a bit of parking, and you can just wave them goodbye as you're coming up on your holidays and they're stuck in Birmingham of all places.
And you might find getting on the monorail exciting. I personally do not, but some people will.
Yeah.
So if you do, it's winner.
Right. The airport has changed a lot since I last was here. I last flew from Birmingham Airport back in May 23, when we went to Orlando before, actually, with TUI. We do go other places, guys. I know it doesn't seem like it right now, but we do.
Yeah.
But it has changed a lot. Even this has changed a lot. I can see behind me. So might have to get my bearings, but just flagging that, because if you've flown from Birmingham in the past, but not in recent times, be prepared for some changes.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We'll be fine. What are we worrying about? Right, so coming from the station, first things first, we need to go and check in, which is to the left and up in these massive lifts. This is very different to how it was last time I was here. Check-in opened 3 hours before the flight, so the 10 o'clock departure opened at 7. We joined the queue at 5 to 8. We were some of the last people in the queue. It was very slow moving, so we have just got through the queue, we've done our boarding stuff, we're ready to go through security, and it is now 8:30, so 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So not very long, like we're not stressing about it, but you know, airport experiences, they can be a bit stressful. If you don't like staying in queues, etc., just be aware you maybe want to plan to get here a bit earlier.
But then the queue's probably going to be longer.
Yeah.
So just join it when you get here and see how it goes.
Yeah. We've not booked any lounges this time. Quite often we do book a lounge. We didn't bother this time, so we're not going to be missing out on that kind of breakfast, drinkings, etc. We're quite happy now. Go through security, have a look in duty free, and then probably get the boots.
Yeah, let's do it.
Very exciting.
Yeah.
I wanna kiss you every minute, every hour, every day. You got me in a spin, but everything is okay.
Right, all done and through. So security. So whilst the check-in queue was quite slow moving, once we'd got through up in the lift and did security,
It was a breeze.
super quick.
Yeah, and you could leave all your stuff in your bags.
Yes.
So that makes us happy as well, doesn't it?
Every time you fly from a different airport now, or sometimes even the same airport, you're like, oh, what's the rules now? Stuff in your bag, stuff out your bag.
It seems to change like the wind direction, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But good news at Birmingham, at least on today, for our experience, leave it all in your bag. So we just put the bag in, came straight through, and security was like a 2-minute job.
Yeah, we didn't wait at all.
No, with no fast track or anything, so that was nice.
Yeah.
Obviously, they are doing works to build a new duty-free area. Right now, as you come through security, oh my god, I was shocked at how grim that looks. Wow, this is stunning. Look at this, Birmingham. What an absolute disgrace.
But that'll change as well, like
Yeah.
if they kind of like move stuff around, it's fine.
Yeah.
We got through it. We made it.
We did, just about. Duty-free, a very, very quick walkthrough because it's quiet in the airport right now. All of the morning flights have gone. There's just hours and a few flights going in the next hour or so, which means all of those staff who are there in duty-free, wanting to help you, are all ready and waiting. So we said thank you, but no thanks.
I was like, right, Spice Mum.
Yeah.
Out.
So a little spritz, a little freshen up. Didn't stop to browse anything else, but also we're going to be shopping in Orlando. There's nothing we
Just a bit,
there's
maybe.
nothing we desperately need from the airport. So we've come through to what used to be Terminal 2 at Birmingham Airport.
Yeah, it's gates 1 to 20 now.
Yeah.
I don't know what they would call it officially, but yeah.
And I don't think there's any flights going from here at the moment, so it's very, very quiet. So top tip, this can get very busy at times, but if you get into the main bit and you're like, oh god, it's like throbbing, it's busy, there's people everywhere, a quick 2-minute walk down to the low numbered gates. There's Boots, there's an Aspire Lounge, there's a few bits here.
Yeah.
And
it's
it
worth a
might
walk.
be a bit quieter. And if nothing else, gets a few steps in because you're going to be sat down for the next 8-9 hours, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we've got our Boots meal deals to have for our breakfast.
Yeah, I've got a barbecue chicken wrap. Very
yeah.
breakfasty.
Because we didn't have anything this morning until now, and whilst we know we'll have food served on the flight, it could be a while. We might die of malnutrition before then, so...
Even though we did have a Nando's last night.
Yeah.
And then I had a bag of Haribo.
Yeah.
And a Whisper.
Oh yeah, you did. Greedy.
And I wonder why I've got a bit of a headache today.
Yeah. The gate is now showing on the board, and it is 9:10. So we're just gonna get ourselves sorted. I need to drink some water.
Drink water. I'm probably going to have about 4 weeks before we get on the plane as well, because I panic that it's going to be my last opportunity to ever use a toilet.
Yeah. Planes do have toilets on board,
Yeah.
just in case you were unsure.
It's a me thing.
I do love a water refilling station.
This is a fancy water refilling station.
It is fancy.
You can even pay.
Oh.
You can have like room temperature, filtered, sparkling. But you know what? I'm not splashing about. I know I'm on holiday, but I'm going for the free tap water.
Do you know where they could do with one of these?
Well,
In Florida. Because there, I would pay to have filtered water and not the Florida swamp water.
fair. Although if you have ice water in the parks, it's fine. God, that's making me need a wee even more.
Yeah.
Touching you, touching me, touching you, touching you.
So here we are, we're back in the main departures space now, departures lounge, where you've got a lot more shops around this side. So if you are desperate to do some shopping before you get on your flight to go on holiday, this is a place. Superdry, JD Sports, WH Smith's, as well as there's a few different food options. You've got Wetherspoons, you've got Pret, Costa, a champagne bar. Oh, we could have gone to a champagne bar, Hanny.
Not with this headache.
I know. I wonder what the plane's going to be called.
Who knows?
I'm hoping for Mrs. Patmore.
I was going to say, this is Pat. I'll open Neil. There's 4 Dreamliners on the plane.
One each. Yes, this is his 7th toilet of the morning.
Bean.
Ready to board? Ready to board? Angel of the sky. I'm refusing. I only travel on Mrs. Patmore.
I'm saying Neil.
You only ride on Neil?
I was going to say. It did come into the hat, but depends on the Neil.
Touch it, touch it, touch it. Once upon a time we came in and turned left. Now we're going right to the very back.
Time for 8 hours and 17 minutes, and I'm pleased to say that we're nearly ready for departure.
So we're on board, we're in our seats, and look at this. We're in the twos.
We're in the 2s, so I'm obviously happy.
Always the twos if we can. But love seats, as I've learned.
If you're lucky.
So we are the very last row of the plane. We did pre-book these seats in advance because we knew that it would be worth it for us as a little two.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so we are on a TUI 787 Dreamliner. It's got premium economy and economy. We're in economy at the very back, like we said. But yeah, in the twos.
In the 2s, I'm happy.
Cannot wait.
I don't need premium economy when I'm in the 2s.
No, very happy with this. So boarding's complete, so we need to get ourselves ready for the safety demo and to take off. So we'll catch you up in a bit to show you everything that's included, give you a meal reviews on the way. I know that they've got Wicked on here to watch, so I know Dave's desperate to watch that.
I won't be watching that.
Defying gravity.
No. I've got some Race Against the World or whatever it's called to watch.
Yes, yeah. Right, let's get ourselves sorted out, shall we?
touching me. Touching you, can't you touch your I believe in a thing called love. Just couldn't give it them in my heart. With a chance we can make it now. When you're looking till the sun goes down. I believe in a thing called love.
So we took off from Birmingham 35 minutes ago. The captain or someone from the flight deck has just come on to say we are at top of climb. So we are at our cruising altitude now of 38,000 feet, I think he said. And we're on our way. Oh, honestly, I'm loving these seats. This is so the dream. But don't you all go booking it, because if we can't get it again, I'll be in trouble.
Yeah, you will be.
Were you listening and being like, shut up?
We don't want to promote them too much.
Yeah. So you don't tell anyone else, okay? So, in getting to our seats on board, we found some headphones. So you get a pair of these in-ear headphones for each person, which means you can obviously connect to the in-flight entertainment, watch films, movies, music, etc. I've also got my own better noise-cancelling headphones that I bring, which I'll also be able to connect with the adapter, so that's fine. We'll also get a bottle of water. So that's a nice little bit. Now, unfortunately, there was no bottle on my seat because somebody else had tried to sit here first, and we were like, off your food, please. So I think they might have stolen my water. And you also get a little pillow. So that's everything you get in economy on the outbound. If you're in premium economy with TUI, you do get a little amenities kit, which will have some flight socks and eye mask and bits. We were very fortunate to fly premium economy last time we went to Orlando with TUI back in May 23. There is a whole vlog series from that if you want to go and have a look at our travel day to see what the premium economy experience was like. And you know what? I loved it. I love premium economy, but for the price and for being able to book these seats in the twos at the back, it's a close second, and I'd rather have a bit more money for spending in the outlets. And let's have a little look at all of the in-flight entertainment on board. So we've got a selection of movies, TV, music. There are some games. You've also got like travel magazines, kids bits, and then there's the flight map. There's a charging port, so you can connect things in the USB to charge. You can't stream anything from your devices using that. That is just for charging. It is slow charging, but it's a 7.5 hour flight, 8 hour flight. Hopefully that will charge my phone back up before we land. So on the movies, we separate it into new releases, classics, and kids. So starting with the new releases, what is new on TUI in May 2025? So May summer, got Better Man. That's based on Robbie Williams' life, and it's got his music in it, I think. Wicked. Now, I've not watched Wicked. I was interested in watching that. I have clocked that it is 2 hours and 40 minutes long. Wow. There's no chance of ever getting Dave to watch that.
I will never be watching that film.
Let's have a look at what some of the classics, because I did have a little scroll earlier and this made me laugh. So you click on the classics. What's the first classic movie we've got on offer? Barbie. We've reached the point where Barbie is a classic.
I've never seen Barbie. The only Barbie I know is a Barbie from Centre Park.
Now this should be in the classics, I feel. A Cinderella story.
You're not very pretty, and you're not very bright. I'm so glad we had that talk.
You've also got How to Train Your Dragon, one I've never watched. Might need to give that a watch at some point. But guys, the bar cart has been, and I'm very, very happy. I was very excited when we asked for an IPA, and we were given these ones. So this is a Big Smoke brewing company. It's Sunbound Pale Ale. And if I just come in close to the camera, what you can see there is the TUI logo on it, because this drink is brewed especially for TUI and is only available on board their aircraft. I've become such an IPA geek, haven't I?
We do like an IPA. Is that because we're getting older? I always would have considered it to be like an older person's drink when I was young.
Yeah, I think like an ale. Yes, I think a pale ale. I'm still young.
We'll go with that.
Yeah. So this is only available on TUI, and as soon as we asked for it, actually got it out, I was like, yes, because I didn't want to get my hopes up too much until then. We do like to get like an exclusive drink if there's one available, don't we? Just give it a try. We did it before. The first time we did it was when we flew with a BA over to New York.
Yes.
Because they have the Brewdog partnership where Brewdog brew an IPA, especially for them, called Speedbird.
Yeah.
But this one is a big smoke brewing company.
So what turbulence now? My drink's going to spill.
What are you studying?
I was just looking at to see if there's anything else on there that kind of said about it being like a unique thing.
So it's not too strong. I think it's 4.3%. So you can have a couple of these on your flight and not worry about getting to the other end and rocking up pissed in the Magic Kingdom.
You also don't want to drink too many of these anyway, do you? Because
no, they are quite filling. But right, I'm gonna pour mine. Can we just admire Dave's pour because it's actually looking better now.
I'm sorting it out now. But
Yeah, he had the biggest head I'd seen.
Cheers to that.
So far, the crew on this flight are absolutely lovely. The ones who are serving us down the back, very chatty, very friendly. They've all made the effort with their ears, which you've got to appreciate. Yeah, and they did one bar service going up the cabin, and then once they got to the top, they've then turned around and done another service coming back down. So we had one drink on the way up, and then another drink now. Obviously, that's not guaranteed for your flight, but just worth mentioning. And for the second drinks, we decided to mix it up. Dave is being his very fancy look. He's got a
gin and tonic. I'm middle class now.
Yeah. And I have gone for a Bacardi rum and Diet Coke. I said Coke, and she was like, "Do you want Diet or regular?" And I was like, "Diet."
You did hesitate, yeah. Because I would have had full facts, my knowledge.
I know. I was like, oh. Once our wheels are on the ground, once we've landed, it's going to be full fat, luminous orange Fanta.
Root beer.
Yes, and the root beer, and all the other food, snacks, and drinks. So we've got a long list in my phone to enjoy this week at Walt Disney World. So if you're keeping track, I think this is toilet visit number 5 for Dave so far today. Oh, hello.
Hello.
I was just keeping count of how many times you've been to the toilet so far today.
About 8.
Oh, okay. I said 5, so... So the meal has been delivered. We've not yet checked to see what it is, but Dave has already said, "What wine are you going to have?" And I was like, well, we need to find out if it's chicken or beef.
Absolutely, we do.
So do you want to do the grand reveal? So I have guessed it would be Hunter's chicken with potatoes and green beans, but it is
Chicken and leek pie.
chicken and leek pie. So in that case, I'll have a white wine.
We're very sophisticated.
Yeah. So the bar's not here yet, so I'll give you a quick tour of what's in our food. We have got the bread roll. We've got some kind of a green goddess-looking salad. It looks like it's some grains and some beans and all sorts in there. Edamame, maybe perhaps. We've got our main, as we've just established, was the chicken and leek pie. We've got the dessert. Always good to find out. So this is the chocolate mousse with salted caramel. That is right up my street. And of course, buried away in here, we've got our Jacob's crackers and some cheese and crackers for the fanciness. So this is the, I'm going to call it a green goddess salad. It looks like it's got some grains, got some beans.
Tastes like grass.
Yeah. I'm not sure if he said it tastes like grass or tastes like ass, but yeah, both. Dave's review of the food.
I thought it was really good. Do you know what? The chicken leek pie was actually better than I thought that it looked like it was going to be. So, yeah, I was quite pleased with that. It wasn't put together very well in the thing. It was all a bit random, plonked in. But like, you mix it round together and it was all good. So, Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Cool. And you had the salad for both of us.
Yeah, it did taste like grass, but I actually quite like that, so maybe I should be a goat.
And the pudding.
Pudding was really good.
Really good.
Really good.
So we've gone past Iceland. We are approaching the beach coast of Canada. We're getting towards Gander. Labrador Bay is somewhere around there as well.
Oh yes, we like Labrador Bay.
Yeah.
I like dogs, don't I?
They've suggested the toilet 12 times of a trip maybe so far. And it has reached that point of a long haul flight where all the kids started to be sick. Oh, to be a parent. So right now we are 1 hour and 10 away from landing. So really not very long at all. And whilst we've been enjoying plenty of the in-flight refreshments, haven't drunk as much water. So instead I did pack a couple of these. These are liquid IV. They are hydration and electrolyte sachets. So we're going to have one of these each and some water just to make sure we are as refreshed and ready for landing so we can get to Walt Disney World, get checked in, and have a small chance of even making it later to a park or to Disney Springs or to something other than straight to bed. So one part of the flight in preparation for landing that I love is getting all of the British currency out of my wallet and putting some dollars in and ready to start the holiday. I don't know why, it is literally just one of those things that brings me such joy. I mean, there wasn't much English money in there. Let's get some dollars. Plenty of ones towards tips. Let me know in the comments if you have any rituals in getting ready for landing that you love to do. That makes you just feel like, yeah, that's it. We've left home behind and we're now ready for a week of fun here in Florida. That's it.
Oh, you just can't beat that feeling, can you?
No. Oh, this is such a good airport. So this one's ours. There we go, we're on the bus or on the coach to come from Melbourne over to Orlando to Walt Disney World. The airport experience here is honestly amazing.
I'd forgotten just how good it was, but after going through Orlando both times before, Melbourne just like
Yeah.
pisses all over it.
I think that's because last time we came through here you were half cut.
I don't think it was.
Yeah, so such a good experience here in the airport. It is slightly different in that you get your luggage before you go through immigration.
But don't you do that in Terminal C in Orlando?
Oh
as
yeah,
well?
you do.
Yeah, so it's just not. It's just the original Orlando terminal that you don't do
Yeah.
that at, I suppose. Now.
We'll give you a full review of the flight and everything so far once we've checked into the hotel, but just to say, in case I forget, the flight was amazing, the crew, the service was fantastic, they were all so friendly, they all make such an effort with their Mickey ears and stuff. Like, it's just been a really, really nice travel day so far.
It's gone really quick, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I've enjoyed it.
So just set off the airport is 10 to 3. Now the options are that you either get on the pre-transfer like we're doing, or you could hire the car and driven yourself, but then the parking fees at the hotels can be quite pricey, and we've had a few drinks on the plane, so I'm perfectly fine with this. You get to see a little bit of Florida as you travel across from the coast. It's not very scenic, to be honest, but I did see some alligators last time.
Yeah, it's just a bit of a boring route, isn't it? It's pretty much one straight route.
Yeah.
But I suppose if you're not used to driving and you do come for driving, it's a good way to kind of get used to the roads. Whereas you land into MCO, you come out and you're in like proper like chaos roads. This is easy, he says, who doesn't drive here. But
No, we've never driven here yet. Maybe in the future. I think we will do at some point. I say we, I know it's going to be me. You're a passenger princess,
I will
aren't you?
not be doing it, yeah.
Yes, number 7, I thought it was like the end block. However, it's not a problem. Just going on there.
Cool. I bet it's boiling.
It is boiling. I like it though, it's got such a good atmosphere, like the actual music, the little jazz playing, the building decoration. I think we're in for a very, very good week here. Here. Right, so using, I've got magic bands, but they are in my case, so for now we're going to use the app and the key in here, so let's get started. Magic. Oh, I like it.
Oh look, we've got Who's a Mickey already.
Yeah. Nice. Right, let's put these bags down and take it all in. So are you happy so far?
Yeah, I am happy. I think it's really nice.
Yes, I do. I feel like this is a good level of Disney decoration for us.
Yeah, for us, because we're not massively into, like, you know...
Princesses.
Yeah,
and-
like, you know, we're not going to be bothered about that, but this is, like, nicely themed, but without being, over the top.
Yeah. So let me come back towards the door and then I'll give you a room tour before we make it messy, because it won't take long. So we are obviously in Port Orleans French Quarter. We are in a standard room. We did not pay for garden view or river view, which I think are the upgrade options you could go for. We just have a bog standard one. However, I did, through the My Disney Experience app, when it came to doing the online check-in, I did request, well, you have options that you can pick from, and there were 2 things that I selected. One was a corner room, which we have got. That gives us then some extra windows, extra light coming in.
We get a lovely view from this extra window. Would you like to see it?
Oh, Disney bins.
There we go. Yeah, so the bins, which doesn't feel very Disney, does it?
No, it
It's
doesn't.
not going to be a big problem, but I just thought it's interesting because they make such a big deal about hiding all of that kind of stuff. And actually, I can see all like it piled higher than the thing, but there we go. We'll maybe keep these curtains closed a lot of the time and we'll just enjoy this bit.
Yeah, the car park.
Well, I was just thinking, I was like, about a quarter of it is car park, but the rest of it is like all luscious and green. So,
It is, yeah.
Yeah, the views aren't the best from the room.
Yeah.
But everything else about it, I'm pleased about. So yeah, sorry about the negativity, but I just thought, I think you should point it out.
Yes, yeah,
Like,
yeah. So the other thing that I did request in selecting the rooms was a room on the higher floors. The buildings here, I think, are 3 stories, so ground, first, second, although in America they do ground is 1, don't they? So 1, 2 and 3. But we haven't got that, we've got a ground floor room. The main reason I put in a request for a higher one was just because I thought, well, there's going to be less kids running past in the mornings, etc. if we're like by any kind of park areas. However, location of this, I don't expect there's going to be many kids playing by the car park and the bins. So we might have actually been okay.
Housekeeping, are we playing outside instead?
But this is a standard room. The French Quarter Hotel, all of the blocks here have been renovated since last summer. And I know they started at one end, and I think Block 7 was like the far end, and this is when the last one they've got to. But coming in, I can see it has been renovated. So it has got that Princess Tiana, Princess and the Frog theme to it. So let's have a look around and take it all in, shall we? We've got 2 double beds, are they? Maybe slightly bigger than double? King, queen?
Maybe it's just a double. But we have got one each.
Yeah.
So that's, not that we'll do that, but...
Well, we'll see.
We've got one for all of our snacks.
Yeah.
Snacks are on this one, sleeping on this one, or the other way around. We'll see.
I wondered what you were going to say there before, so that's how comfortable is the bed? Go on.
I think it's really comfortable actually, but you can't tell for sure until you actually go to sleep in it, can you? It feels very soft in the pillows, which I might not like that much, but the bed is like nicely firm.
Yes, and it's a thick mattress. You can see it's so space under the beds as well for storing your cases and bits. Yeah, I like this decoration. I like all the prints in here, the colours. You've got lots of reading lights. Going to do lots of reading in bed, I'm sure, whilst we're eating our snacks.
I brought my Sarah Millican book.
You did?
Sarah Millican book has been all around the world with me.
Yeah, she's so well travelled. We've got a telephone, we've got some information, and we've got the Hey Disney. We've not had one of those before because we only stayed in Animal Kingdom Lodge for one night before, but this is something they've brought out since. This is the Disney and Amazon collaboration, which then you can use. It is muted at the minute. It'll probably stay that way for us.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll learn about that as we go along.
Yeah.
But if you're saying that it's probably going to be muted, I think it's probably going to end up being muted.
So, carrying on around, there are some bits of art prints on the wall, all from the Princess and the Frog themed. And you've got this very little shelf over there for like putting on your phone or whatever, I guess, at night. Or snacks, you mean?
Snacks can
Yes.
get on there.
You can put your dip for your crisps.
I'm a dip, okay. I'm not sure how I feel about the sliding door. I'm sure we had a bathroom door like this when we were kids and it always used to fall off the thing.
And then in the bathroom, so coming in, you've got the twin sinks here with some storage underneath. We've got some products here, some Disney body lotion and bath soap. And then around to this way is where you've got a door. And behind the door is the toilet and the shower. It's not a bathtub, is it? Is that a bathtub? Oh, it is, yeah.
They have weird ones, don't they, in America?
Not with your knees.
Like, we wouldn't be able to fit in that properly, would we? For a country where everything's supposed to be bigger, why have you got small baths? Let me know.
And in here we have also got some body wash, conditioner and shampoo. And then this way...
We've got... Start with the exciting things. We've got an iron.
Oh yeah. That won't be coming out.
An ironing board.
Yeah.
It won't be because we brought the Lenore crease releaser spray with us, so that'll do ours. An extra toilet roll. Always good when you're on holiday.
Might need a few of those.
And a hairdryer.
Oh yeah.
Don't think we'll be using this one either.
And on this side, hanging space.
Oh, lots of hangers. I like this.
Yeah.
A few times we've stopped in hotels in like places and there's like 5 hangers and I just think, well, we've got a week's worth of clothes.
Yep.
Then we've got a lovely big safe here.
That is a good size safe actually.
Yeah,
I feel like
that is.
you could fit a laptop in there.
It's probably the biggest size safe that I've seen in a hotel room. And then we've got extra pillows and blankets, just in case the 4 that they've put on each bed isn't enough for you.
Yeah. So a thermostat in the room. Let's make that as cool as we can. But that is what I like as a thermostat. So it's super easy to use. Like in the reviews when selecting this room or selecting this place to stay, people made a big deal about this bit being like, oh, it's amazing. Like I don't really get it. Like,
What are they doing with it? Because I would just put snacks and stuff on
well,
there.
yes, I think that's what we will do. But I think it's just like people say, oh look, it's a lovely little coffee nook. I think it's a bit.
It's fine, I'm not that bothered about it.
Yeah.
I don't have a strong opinion either way. It is what it is. I'll tell you what I do have a strong opinion of. I looked at these tea bags just.
Green tea?
Green tea. That's probably what we should be drinking whilst here.
Oh.
Earl Grey. I mean, like, they've obviously tried to cater to the British guests, but most British people do not want Earl Grey. They just want a normal cup of tea. So I don't know what that's all about. So, yeah.
And then we've got plenty of resort blend coffee to go in the coffee machine that Dave will learn to use over the course of this week.
I was just about to say, I won't be using that for the entire week. That is a you job.
Wow. Down here beneath this is the fridge. Now, is it a fridge or is it a beverage cooler? It's a beverage cooler. So it keeps things cool but not super cool. So you wouldn't want to store like a packet of ham in there, for example.
But can I store my strawberry Nesquik milkshakes in
Yes.
there? Okay,
I think,
that'll be
yeah.
alright.
I don't know why a packet of ham was the first thing that came to my mind.
We like ham.
Yeah. I'm not even that hungry right now, but that will change soon. Lots of storage space, massive TV. Yes, it does say Caden family because whilst we have been married for how many years now?
Since 2018, is that?
Yeah, so 7 years.
7 years, yeah.
Neither of us has actually changed our like documents, so
But we have on social media.
Yeah.
Does it matter?
and that's all that really counts. And the final bit is just to point out lots of plug sockets. People always love to know about the plug sockets, don't they? You've got your American ones as standard, and then is that a USB-C and then a USB-A? That's repeated over here as well as a HDMI. And a couple more bits of art on the walls. So there we go, that is the room tour. And despite, the bins being just outside there, I think we're both very happy with it. It's going to be perfect for us to have as a base for the week. It's comfortable, it's good size. Right, let's get a few things unpacked. Go out to a park before the day is up. Because we've had our travel day, we've got here in good time. The time right now here is just gone 5 PM, so that's 10 PM back home.
But see, I feel alright now, but it just suddenly hits you, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I think like we need to keep going, not going to mess around, going in these clothes. Let's go and have a good time once we've unpacked. When we're done, we'll come back and shower and go into bed.
Yeah. So he said go in these clothes, but we're not quite Disney enough. So,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Ta-da!
Yeah.
we
Very
are
nice.
we are embracing it 100%.
We really are. I mean, I have absolutely no idea who this is. I was calling it a frog until the other day. You were like, it's not a frog, it's a chameleon. And I was like, oh. So, yeah, but I like it. It looks nice, and that's all I care about. So
we are going to be fully embracing being in the Disney bubble for the week. That doesn't mean we'll be queuing up to see princesses, however.
no.
We draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, we do. Not happening.
And yeah, look at my Pluto hat.
I'm excited to get out wearing this.
Yeah. So we have put everything away. I would say, I think for 2 people, can't speak about a family of 4, but for 2 people, there's loads of storage here.
Yeah.
It's really easy to get everything put away without being like, he's taking an extra hanger.
I did think, though, to be fair, when we come in, I was like, oh, it looks like there's a lot of storage, but I didn't want to say it because I thought, oh, you know, as soon as that comes out of my mouth, we're going to be like, there's nowhere to hang anything. But yeah, we've done all right. I don't even think I used my bottom drawer. So there's like empty drawers. Yeah, it's good.
So we're going to get ourselves ready, figure out a little bit of the hotel, and then I think just go straight out to EPCOT. That's the plan, I think.
Yeah.
Could change, but I think that's the plan. And then when we get back later, we still need to go and get our resort refillable mugs for the week.
Yeah.
Because that is part of the Disney dining package, so we'll be making good use of those whilst we're in the hotels.
I want one now, but it's not top priority.
So, right, let's get ourselves ready and head on out. The aircon in the room is doing a good job, because as soon as we walked out, whew. So tonight, the parks, Animal Kingdom closes at 6, so that's in 10 minutes, we're not going to go there. Hollywood Studios and Epcot closes at 9, Magic Kingdom closes at 10. However, our plan is to get up early and hopefully rope drop Magic Kingdom tomorrow morning, so we're like, we won't start off there, which I know some people will be like, that's outrageous, you've got to go to Magic Kingdom. What do you think? Is that an essential part for you? Or?
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Oh. So we've got no plans for today, well, this evening in a few hours. We're just going to literally walk around, see what's got a short queue, see what we fancy, hopefully find some food, and just
enjoy it. I really want an iced coffee. Am I going to be able to find a milk-based iced coffee that's actually decent? Nothing
not
fancy.
Joffrey's, yeah.
Well, I mean, I might just have to have Joffrey's, but...
You're going full Disney adult.
Well, I know.
Panic over. I remembered where the Starbucks location was in the Creation Cafe, and so you're able to get a Starbucks rather than a Joffrey's.
Yeah, I mean, I would have gone with Joffrey's if I needed to, but I'm sure we will at some point again. But
yeah.
I'd just rather not after the last... Is it two times we've been?
Yeah.
It's crap.
So we're just sitting here enjoying a bit of green space, a bit of shade, warmth. Oh, it's nice.
This is already warming up.
Is it?
I've gone for an iced white chocolate mocha.
And how is it?
It's alright.
So it is currently a Flower and Garden Festival here in Epcot, so we will have a good explore of that some point in the week when we've not just stepped off a plane and had a very long day. But for now, we're just going to enjoy whatever we stumble across. So it feels alright in Epcot. I mean, it's warm, but in terms of crowd levels and busyness, it's not too bad in a minute.
Yeah, but I suppose it's late afternoon, isn't it? It's like, I wouldn't expect it to be overly busy at this point, would you? Or is that just because we get up early and...
Yeah, we are more like early up and early out people. I mean, having looked on the app, the Guardians is currently at 75 minutes.
We definitely
which we won't be doing.
That, yeah.
Frozen was 55 minutes. But apart from that, a lot of the other rides, I mean, the most queue at the minute is Soarin' is 25. But other than that, like Living with a Land, Figment, they're all kind of 5 minutes. Can't imagine why.
We're going to have to go and do Figment, aren't we?
We will. Should we go and do that first? Is that going to be our first ride of the trip?
I was about to suggest it, and then I thought, we can't do Figment as the first ride of the trip, can we? Or can we?
With F-I-G-M-E-N-T, you can see things differently. So, let the good times roll! Whoa! You win one cent! Don't!
All inspiration is at the heart of creation, right at the start of everything that's new. One little spark lights up for you, imagination.
So hello from us in the future, although it is still in the past, but not quite as in the past as our travel day. So It's like Back to the Future 2, okay? We've got this. So we are right at the end of our Walt Disney World trip now. You've seen us just do our first ride of the trip. Can't believe we did Figment as the first ride.
No, mate, it seemed like a good idea at the time. I blame the jet lag, we were knackered.
Yeah. I blame the in-flight beers. But we have just finished off, we have done the last ride of our trip. And it was a goodie. But if you want to be in a chance of winning your very own Pascal, then go ahead and leave a comment on our travel day video to say what you think our last ride of our trip might be. 1 entry per person, and you can't list every single ride and every park. Just take a guess. 1 entry, guess what ride, and all the correct entries will go into a draw to win your very own Pascal.
Yeah, so comment as normal, as you would, but then leave a separate one with just what you guessed for the ride, basically. But this Pascal has become, like, I'm quite fond of the Pascal. Who'd have thought it? I never would have, but yeah, I think it's going to be a feature in future trips as well. So
as you will see throughout this series, this little guy is very popular. So yeah, and we've enjoyed having a bit of fun this time dressing up. A child yesterday walked past and went, "Queen!" I was like,
evil, evil Queen.
So anyway, 1 entry. Place your guesses. Our last ride of the trip was. And if you enter by this date, you go in with a prize draw to win your very own shoulder plush, which is this little Pascal, or not this exact one because it's been on Dave's head for the week.
Starting to get a hole in.
Right, let's get back to the rest of our travel day.
I really like this ride.
Yes, I do really like Soarin'.
I don't care if it's a bend type or tower.
So we did Soarin', as we said. That was good fun.
Yeah, I love Soarin'.
Yeah, we definitely would do that one again. I think it's like one of the favourite rides. Although it's an oldie, it's a goodie.
Yeah, I agree.
And then we went and did what I incorrectly called Dangerous Planet. So Awesome Planet, which is the short 4D, because it's kind of it's a movie, but with sound and lights and projections and stuff.
I really enjoyed it, but I'm a bit of a geek with that sort of stuff, so I'd watch a documentary like that at home, so it was right up my street.
It was good, I enjoyed it. I think probably doing it and sitting down in a theatre to watch it right now, having had our travel day, I was like, oh, this could be...
I could see you yawning, lot.
Yeah, I was like covering my mouth. Yeah, so we're going to make our way towards the front of the park. We might jump on Spaceship Earth if the queue's short enough, otherwise... We've had a good few hours in the park, but we're going to head back to the hotel, get some food,
get our cups,
yes, and then call it a night. But we're not quite finished yet, so let's see what else to do on the way out. I have no words. Oh. That was a nice little bit of time in EPCOT, wasn't it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it just felt super chilled out as well because there was no kind of like plan or anything we needed to tick off. We were just kind of like go in and be like, Trent's going in there. Should we do Figment as our first ride? Yeah.
And then we got the bus back. Honestly, this hotel location is so close for EPCOT.
Yeah, I didn't actually time how long it took, but it
less
didn't
than 10
seem that
minutes.
long. Yeah. Yeah, it all felt very easy. So
I guess we're used to staying off property, and that is one of the things, is that when you're obviously on property, you're a lot closer to the park, so you're spending less time having to travel up and down the iDrive or across whatever. But anyway, we've come and got some food from the quick service here. We've got our resort mugs as well.
Right, so we've got root beers in here.
Yeah, so the resort mugs would be $22.99 each, but these were included as part of the dining offer when we booked, so they cost us nothing, and they are good for 14 days, I think.
Yeah, like, I actually don't think that's a bad thing, even if it's not included, because you know if you've got kids, they ask all the time, don't they? Right, so this is yours. So you've got a burger and chips.
Yeah, so chicken burger with, it said mozzarella, rocket or arugula, some tomato. So fairly plain, but is what I kind of fancy tonight. didn't want to be too adventurous. I was tempted by the gumbo and the jambalaya, which I might try later in the week.
The food all looked really good, to be fair.
Yeah.
I was going to go for the chicken tenders because I see lots of good things about them online, but when there's other things on there, I just thought I can't bring myself to do it. So I've got this.
Oh, that looks so good.
It does look good. Doesn't look quite as good as it did on the picture.
Yeah.
But it still looks good. There's a lot of meat in there.
I've heard that before.
And that's going to be very messy to eat, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, that looks so good. Oh, I look forward to trying it. Tomorrow, as we said, the plan is to get up early and go under the rope to drop Magic Kingdom. So we need to go to bed because that's going to be an early start. Thankfully, time zone is in our favour, so...
Yeah. But you know what? I think I've had the best travel day here that we've ever had. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'd agree. The flight out was amazing. The crew who were in economy who were looking after us were really good. Yeah, the crew were very friendly, very chatty. Helped get you in a holiday spirit. Comfortable seats in the twos, in those love seats. But don't tell everyone. So, yeah, anyway. Good night. We're eating and we're going to bed. Thanks for coming along. See you next time.
See you later.
Bye.